My student gained 50 yards to his driver and a club to a club and a half with his irons via just implementing these two simple moves. So as soon as we did this, he immediately made more use of what he was capable of doing and finally got that distance he was after. So like we said, 50 yards to his driver, and that was in a very short space of time. And when my student originally started coming to me, he was only really hitting the ball around 250 yards, which is respectable of a distance, absolutely. But he was a big, strong guy, and by far, he would be able to get some more distance out of him. And that's what a lot of you out there experience as well. You feel like you should be hitting the ball further. And for my student, absolutely so, because he was doing two things here. Now, those two things were he was getting up to the top of his swing, and he was having one, really quite a short backswing, which can work if you move in the downswing really well. But for him, he just had no body turn. He was just lifting up his arms. Now, just lifting up the arms, you're not going to get that coil up, not going to be able to produce much distance. So that was our first thing we noticed. Secondly, he had a natural, very, very good squat move in the downswing. It was instinctual for him. So very athletic guy. Again, big, strong, athletic guy, but squatted down, and then he didn't do anything to get the squat out of the ground. So a squat is only useful if you fire back up again. If we just go down and stay there, you're not making any use out of that distance. So what we did, fixed those areas. So number one, we got him a little bit more turn. So as we're getting up to the top with our driver and irons, we're making sure that we're freeing up this lower body movement a little bit more, because if we can get some more lower body turn, we'll get more upper body turn as well. So that's where even the most immobile of players can get more turn via turning the lower body. So we just had a feel of getting up to the top of the swing, a little bit of a left heel lift to get us up there. That will unanchor the hip turn. And then immediately we're trying to feel like that the back belt loops on the trousers were gradually getting their way to point just to the target. Now, if we can get those back belt loops in the trousers pointing up to the target at the top of our swing or close to it, we're going to get a much fuller turn. So immediately he started to gain a little bit of swing length, good swing length that wasn't just via his arms, it was via his body. And if you can turn more with the body and the arm swing more, as a result, you're going to immediately pick up more momentum, and as a result, way more speed. So my brand new winter improvement plan is in full swing, and it's not only proven to be incredibly popular, but it's also providing unbelievable results. And what this online lesson plan is with myself, it is 4 lessons per month for under the price of 2 individual lessons, unlimited communication, so messaging back and forth with myself. Any questions you have, you can ask me whenever. And also, I've now included, not only on my winter plan, but on all my plans on Skillist, free access to all my video courses. So if you sign up to any of my plans, winter one absolutely included, you can get all my courses. So whether it's the new early extension course, rotation, shallowing, or over the top, you can watch all of them for no extra cost with that subscription. And of course, if you just want to pick up one of those awesome guides, which are absolutely packed with amazing information, way deeper than I could ever go in here on YouTube, and with amazing drills that are tailored to you specifically, you can pick those up individually also over on Skillist. The link for all of this is down in the description here. And if you also want just to have individual lessons with myself, so I've got 3 different packages of individual lessons, you can absolutely choose from those too. So if you don't want to do a plan, that's absolutely fine. I'll be more than happy to work with you regardless. So let's make 2024 season your best season ever. Link in description for online lessons with myself. So the second thing we did here after getting that big full turn was then making sure we were making use of this squat move. So picked up some yardage straight away from some more club head speed through that bigger turn. If you all get a bigger turn out there, you will pick up some yardage. So this is where, if you're squatting down like my student did, and you're staying there, you're not doing what squatting is meant to do. Squatting is just there lowering down to spike force out the ground. Vertical force. Vertical force is the biggest power producer in the golf swing. So if we are staying down and not coming back up again, no speed is being generated from that squat. That squat is ultimately useless. So we need to get that squat coming back out the ground again. Imagine someone jumping. This is the same thing. They're doing a vertical jump going down, then back up. We're doing that back up move. So how we do that in the golf swing is we make sure that left leg is straightening. So with driver, that happens around mid downswing. So just when you get past left arm parallel on the downswing, we want to start to straighten up that leg, really snap it. Now with irons, it happens a little bit later, from shaft parallel, really snap that left leg. So it gets that power coming out the ground, but it also gets you turning through the golf ball really nicely. Really helps you whip everything around the corner. And whipping is the right term there. It really does whip everything through. And that alone, with the amount he lowered down, almost to like a Rory McIlroy amount, those two together, we got some really good yardage. So let's hit another one and get straight into the drill we did for this. So the drill that we did was with an alignment stick. Now this is my favorite drill for getting that left side extending, so that lead leg extension. So all we did here, we just grabbed, if I can put my driver down without the wind blowing it over, there we go, grab an alignment stick. Put that alignment stick just outside the right leg here, so on the foot line. And now this is all about snapping that leg. So when we snap that left leg from this position, it elevates the stick into the air. And that's one of the reasons, again, why we had such a distance increase, is because I guess it hit more on the up as well. So we're increasing ball speed just via hitting more up also. Brilliant stuff. So really getting that left leg snapping, extending. And that's all that's getting that stick to elevate in the air. I'm not doing it by dragging the hands and arms up. I'm just doing it via snapping that left leg. Training that obviously gave him the feel that he needed to be able to implement that and put that into his driver. So after he got those back belt loops of trousers pointing at the target and he snapped that left leg through, he started to hit the ball way further, 50 yards further with driver and a club and a half more. So if you enjoyed this video, click that like button for more golf instruction just like this. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button too, to be notified every time I put out a video.